What's going on, LFG fam? Welcome back to another episode of the LFG Podcast, your favorite podcast for anything and everything in pop culture. As always, my name is Jet, alongside the boys Cody and J Mag. Light pod today. We're just gonna be going through our weekly watches. We got quite a bit between the personals and the usuals, Alien Earth, Peacemaker, all that fun stuff, and we're gonna get through that. Be a good time, good discussions all around. And then obviously the LFG news, like we always do, keeping you guys caught up on all the latest pop culture news from this past week.
Starting with J Mag news, of course. Him, produced by Jordan Peele, of course that had to be in there, and directed by Justin Tipping, debuts at 36% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Rough.
Ooh, that's
really
some scary
rough.
numbers.
Really rough.
More on that later.
Marlon Wayans claps back at him critics. He says movies like White Chicks and Scary Movie had low scores too, but became classics. That is a crazy take.
Yeah, I mean, he's equating two comedies to
something that was supposed to be serious. I don't know what is it supposed to be, like a
what? Yeah, what is it? What is
it?
Like drama? Did they categorize it as?
Yeah, for him. What is him?
I mean, it's a horror movie, but
well then,
okay.
You're comparing two comedies to a horror movie. What are we doing?
Yeah,
this is just like, I understand what he's trying to do, but it's not right.
Yeah,
at all. Like it's not in the same field. It's not in the same genre. And you want to throw around the word classics. I mean, I would just argue those are cult classics. Like, they're not exactly classics.
For sure. You're right.
So,
White Chick is the closest one, but Scary Movie is for sure a cult classic.
But then, like, and I don't know, because I haven't seen White Chicks in forever. But is that a good movie?
I mean, good movie.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I enjoy it. We enjoy it, but it's
no, for sure.
Yeah,
but we're throwing around the word classic, like,
because like classic isn't always the best movies, so it's just.
I guess I understand that.
A household name.
True. Yeah, I guess
it's just one of those everybody's seen. But yeah, that was a crazy thing to say, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Dave Bautista says he really wanted to play Peacemaker, but couldn't because of scheduling conflicts. It was a blessing in disguise. There's no way I would have been able to do that role with like John Cena. He's just perfect for it. I wouldn't have done it justice. It wouldn't have been as successful. Damn. I respect him for saying that.
True. Yeah, absolutely.
Because that boy John is doing his thing.
And I don't even think, like, by him saying that means like he's less of an actor. I just think that role is like, it's damn near John Cena.
Yeah,
he does it so good. Like, what the fuck? So, it's kind of crazy. But hey, crazy. Doing other things. Jennifer Holland says episodes 6 to 8 of Peacemaker season 2 will have a lot of consequences for the future of the DCU. A lot happens, a lot is revealed, a lot of consequences.
This might be the, I'm excited for the rest of the season type thing. So
this is the implications.
The end of the season, but hey, maybe more on that later, obviously, and we'll see what we got with this last episode. But I'm excited. We'll see.
Yeah. Sinners, again, for some reason, is back. Is reportedly returning to 70mm IMAX theaters for Halloween.
Watch it.
Now, and I say defend this, but movies do this all the time, so you don't really have to defend it. But it coming back in 70mm is like the thing
that is insane. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
That's worth it for a lot of people. Like, if you haven't seen that movie in 70mm, like, that's worth it.
Might make a trip up there to Phoenix pretty soon.
Oh shit!
Not that
it'll be back in December for Christmas. So there you go.
One Battle After Another has a 98% Rotten Tomatoes score, the highest rated movie of Leonardo DiCaprio's career.
That right there. That. What? That's crazy. Yeah, 98 alone is crazy, insane, awesome achievement. But you're telling me that's the highest rated of Leo's career, and he's got some hits, he's got some classics for sure. Wow. I told Justin this last time too. I was like, wasn't really like too interested in watching one battle after another, but because it was filmed here in El Paso, I'm gonna go check it out, support that. But I was like, it seems like it has potential to be boring in my eyes. But I mean, a 98%, probably not, right? Like, there's no way. So
yeah, I've seen tweets of these film people that have access and have been able to see this film already, and they are raving about it.
Wow,
like they are going crazy for it. Just looking at some other movies, I mean, like J Mac was talking about, I mean, Leo's fucking filmography is fucking ridiculous. But the Titanic has a fucking 88. Wolf of Wall Street, this is at a 79.
Crazy.
Damn, that's low.
79 and an 83. Inception, that's another big one. 87, 91. That 91 is like 100,000 votes too. That shit.
Damn.
What's
Shutter
What's
Island.
The Departed at? You see The Departed in there? Because that would be the one that
I'll go to that one next. Shutter Island, 69, 77.
69, 77?
Those are a lot of votes too.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Where the fuck is The Departed? I'm gonna have to search.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Is this in theaters right now?
No, not yet. Coming soon.
Next week?
Is it next week?
Yeah, or like, you know what I mean? This week coming up.
Yeah.
Movie of the week?
Yeah. 91, 94 for The Departed. And that 94 is off 250,000 votes. So, that's like damn near 100. But yeah, I mean, this could honestly drop once the movie comes out. I can see it for sure. So that probably won't stay for Leo's career. But nonetheless, I mean, I'm super excited to watch this.
Yeah.
A Disney Springs restaurant was robbed by a scuba man. He swam up to the restaurant after it closed, spray painted the security camera, stole up to $20K while staff were counting cash for deposit, dove back into the water and escaped before police arrived. Listen to me when I tell you this had to be an inside job. You knew to spray the cameras. Obviously, that could be anybody could do that, but to know when to do it because they said he did it while they were counting cash for deposit, that's kind of what?
Maybe at close, because I know a lot. I mean, I used to work in retail. You count your cash right at close. You lock up the doors, right? Everybody's out the store, cool, all right. Let's start cleaning up, start counting the registers and stuff like that. So probably typical, for people to do when they close the store. So, and then spraying the cameras, I'm sure. I mean, maybe he did a little bit of casing. I don't think you necessarily need to do some casing. He just saw him right away, spray painted him. That's some supervillain shit, though, right there.
But like $20K, how do you pull off? I'm just trying to like picture it in my head. Where's the $20K at?
This Disney store was making money. The Springs. Oh, it's a restaurant. I mean, so yeah.
How you have to know where the money's at because this seems so like, yo, this is crazy. Honestly, this is some GTA heist type. Like this is crazy.
Yeah, swam away, bro. Like,
swam away, and then here, doom, and then you gotta get Lester's cut.
Yeah,
yo, that's crazy. Wow.
Lester's cut is crazy.
Demon Slayer Infinity Castle is now the highest grossing anime movie ever, earning $555 million at the global box office.
Last week it was the highest opening ever. Now it's the highest movie ever for an anime.
Yeah.
So
Stacey would agree.
Yeah, Stacey.
Go watch some other movies.
Well deserved.
Absolutely.
The Xenomorph on set of Alien Earth.
Shit. You got Adidas on, man.
Adidas.
Aliens wear Adidas. There you go.
Wow.
That's kind of
W.
That was a funny picture.
That's great branding, honestly, or marketing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Netflix is reportedly considering placing a bid to buy Warner Bros. Wow.
I don't know. I guess this is heating up, man. I mean, Warner Bros. Might get sold here pretty soon, and now Netflix is going to potentially throw their hat in the ring for this. So, wow, crazy. This is crazy.
This might be one of the biggest L's in history.
Yeah. I don't know.
My goodness.
I don't even know what to say. I am stunned. If Netflix gets this shit, yeah, kiss that shit goodbye.
Yo.
Holy fuck.
We might get the Snyderverse back.
Don't.
Zach's over there at Netflix. Zach's at Netflix. Snyder Bros might have a chance.
Keep Zach away from this shit.
We might be able to get our dark side. I don't know.
He's gonna be like, look, Rebel Moon, Man of Steel 2. Ooh, shit.
Rebel Moon, bro.
This is crazy though. Honestly though, that Warner Brothers getting sold is kind of crazy. Like that is.
It is,
especially given the insane year that they've had already.
Like,
wow.
You know what this sounds like? This sounds like back at the beginning before MCU, and they were literally broke, and they just said fuck it. But like Warner Bros said fuck it, we're just selling. Like,
yeah, they're selling high. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is.
Y'all got something going for y'all right now, man. Ride this last wave.
The DCU,
that's one part of them, though.
No, yeah. for sure. But I mean, that's on them because then I don't know. You know how people are. I don't know, man. The Batman 2 details so far. All right, filming starts around April 2026. Bruce Wayne is finding it very hard to be Batman. Takes Batman in a direction never done before in this way. Another murder mystery digging deeper into the corruption. Penguin appears in 5 to 6 scenes. Sophia Falcone will not appear. Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson believe it will top the first film.
You got any more news on this?
I don't know if I have what you want, but I do have 3 more pieces after this.
Okay,
Batman.
Keep it going now. This is crazy then. This is crazy. I'm excited for the Batman 2. Hopefully, I think even if hypothetically, if their Warner Brothers was to get sold, it takes a few years for that shit to get ironed out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Even like plan changing, like whatever they have ready to go, they're not going to lose out on that money. They prove that with other things.
So I mean, we'll still get this project hopefully, and then everything will be good because I'm excited for this.
The Flash is what I was thinking of.
That's all I care about. But they did not mention Robin at all. But that's okay.
Another murder mystery. Down for that. A really strong point from the first Batman was his detective side, and us seeing that in full display. So I'm down to see that again, and obviously this will be further into his Batman journey, so he'll be even better at it. I would hope. That should be cool. No Sophia.
Yeah, no Sophia. Yeah. Damn. Fan favorite. She won the Emmy, by the way, so that's freaking awesome for her. Would have loved to have seen her in here, but I mean, hopefully some other projects pretty soon.
But I mean, now we gotta hope we get a fucking Penguin season 2 for real, like whatever they're talking about over there, to see her again. Penguin appears in 5 to 6 scenes. I don't know if they're gonna be working together again like they did at the end, but that could be pretty crazy. Pretty excited for this. Hopefully everything is going smoothly over there and we get to see it.
Yep. Yeah. Another Batman post. Matt Reeves says the Batman 2 will take Batman's character in an unexpected direction. That was the same thing we said in the last one. The things that this film does for his character, for Batman and Bruce, I think it has never been done before in this way. They emphasizing this. What are they trying to say?
Yeah, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. And we've had a lot of Batman movies throughout the year. So like, what could they do that we haven't seen before? I'm so curious.
Because I'm thinking more on because I'm trying to remember the other Bruce movies or Batman movies, but like, have they done more of like a Bruce Wayne type? Because what did they say it was? Bruce Wayne is finding it. Yeah, so maybe like, because then you gotta think about what's the murder mystery, and then what's the issue? Like, what's the conflict in the movie?
Yeah, I don't know. That sounded like we're getting a lot more Bruce, and
that's what I was thinking. But like,
I would still argue like, what is that? Because the Nolan trilogy, like, he was Bruce for a lot of that.
Yeah, that's
like, he wasn't just Batman.
Yeah, but finding it hard to be Batman, what does that mean?
Double life.
But like, maybe blaming himself for how the events of the first one happened, and a lot of people died because of the flood and whatever the fuck else. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's interesting, crazy, man. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, hopefully Robin's there. More Batman. Matt Reeves confirms the Batman Part 2 is a DC Elseworlds project and not in the DCU. This is official now, right?
This
there's
is
no
Matt.
more.
At the end of the day, this isn't. This is Matt. Okay, this is not Jeff. I mean, Jeff. James.
James.
So take that with a grain of salt, I guess, a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he could confirm it, and then James be like, no, more not yet. I don't know. But I mean, I'm sticking more to the side that it is going to be Elseworlds, right? But at the end of the day, until you fucking show me concrete evidence, maybe. I don't know. That's cool, by the way. We'll see what happens.
More Batman. Matt Reeves says the villain of the Batman Part 2 has never really been done in a movie before. Okay, that's something we could say that makes more sense. New villains, so this has never been done before.
Never really been done, as the key word is. It's probably been done, just not leaned into. Who we thinking?
Oh, like they didn't, like, because the Nolan trilogy had a bunch of villains, but obviously all of them didn't get fucking, screen time, like the Joker and like fucking Bane and Ra's al Ghul. It's like maybe to that sense, because that one, they had Scarecrow. Did they have a Riddler? Was there a Riddler?
They didn't have a Riddler, but Riddler was in the Clooney movies.
The OG one, yeah.
Yeah.
The OG one, yeah.
So we got Riddler, we got Two-Face, we've got
all of them.
Freeze.
We had a good Two-Face for sure.
Yeah, we did.
We've had all of them.
Yeah. Scarecrow, I guess you could argue, but I mean, even then he was in it for a good amount. I mean, Ivy, we've had Penguin going back to 80s Batman.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have they done a Grundy?
They have not done a Grundy.
Like, I'm still leaning that this movie will be like the Court of Owls.
That would be cool. I mean, yeah. I mean, we got all those, I think, at the when that movie first dropped, when they were doing all the Easter eggs, Court of Owl references and stuff. So,
and that shit is super detective.
Yeah,
super fucking detective.
That would be cool, and that would be, I think, the number one for me to go explore that storyline. That'd be cool.
Because obviously Batman has a lot of fucking villains. So this could go anywhere. But
man,
yeah, they do the Court of Owls. Who?
Deathstroke?
Where does he play in this?
Can we do a Deathstroke maybe to set up a Titans? To maybe set up a Robin?
In the Elseworlds?
That's true.
That's a lot of depth in the Elseworlds.
That is true. Damn.
But you don't think if they were to do that, you don't think this Elseworlds project deserves that?
No, I think it deserves a lot, but I just don't think James would allow it to have that much. Once you have your own DCU, why would you allow your Elseworlds to be so fleshed out? That's just what my brain was thinking. I want this to be fleshed out, but what are we really expecting?
But like the more I think about it, like it's internal competition with yourself. Like, you're not losing anything by making this product as good as it can be.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Because Deathstroke showed up in the end credit scene. That's never really been done, but he also showed up. So
yeah,
that would be cool.
Dang. Well, more on that in the future.
Slade.
First look at Absolute Joker in the Absolute Batman comic series. Yeah, I don't know what the Absolute World. All the people are crazy for no reason. It's ridiculous, man.
Damn it, have you seen the other Absolute characters?
They're ridiculous.
Yeah, Batman and yeah, I've seen a few of the other ones. Yeah.
Have you seen Bane?
Bane looks like a literal tank.
No, I don't think I saw Bane yet. No,
like that man is humongous.
Damn, he looks like he's 9'4".
Oh my gosh.
Like he is huge.
It's insane.
And yeah, they just unveiled this. I don't know how the fuck this is gonna go. The memes of this shit are hilarious. People are like, Bruce, you don't gotta be Batman. you don't gotta put the cowl on.
Motherfuckers fighting monsters, bro.
Bro, literally.
Sheesh.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Bro,
that absolute
what
shit
is
is great.
This is like a kaiju.
This would be crazy as an animated series.
Yeah, for sure.
That would go crazy. With a different take on the villains and stuff. I think I'd like that.
Wow.
And Phil has came on this podcast and told us that Absolute Universe is what's saving DC comic wise.
Something different. People love different.
Yeah. Apparently this shit. Look at him, bro.
Yeah, this just looks insane.
Fucking insane.
She got the devil tail right there with the point and everything. Like, that's crazy.
And I don't know if it's just drawn this way, but I'm like, where's his second foot and where's his other arm? But obviously, it's just probably drawn that way.
Yeah, I think he's just like.
Yeah, I don't know. Damn, imagine though. That's
both
what
feet
it is.
on that. That'd be crazy.
This looks insane, man.
His arm is actually going through his leg, and he just pulls it out just cause. Damn,
they did not need to do this, bro. Like, this is supposed to be Venom.
That looks like a cross between Venom and the Lizard, bro. Like,
bro, this is crazy. We're on that in the future. Avengers Doomsday has wrapped filming. Additional photography will happen later.
Wow.
Movie's done filming. What is this? December 2026. So they got some time to do, their edits and everything else, promote the film. I guess they're at a good pace. They filmed the fuck out of that.
They're done already. Like, damn, December seems like a long time away still.
Yeah, for sure. I was thinking about that too. Like, damn, like if this is the case, that December release date, that shit's looking good. And we don't know obviously if they're gonna put a movie in between Doomsday and Secret Wars, another movie. But if they do or they don't, I'm super excited. Can't wait to see if this is a gigantic failure or an epic success. Because it'll be one or the other. Or it'll make money if it's a good movie or not.
We'll see. A new K-pop Demon Hunters short film has reportedly been rated and ready for release. That was fast.
Take it. Short film. Probably a little side story, and I'm down for it. Give me the music. Hopefully they're still singing. They gotta be, right? It's K-pop. Well, yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah, let me see this stuff.
Yes, sir.
It's awesome.
Double use. Dandadan season 3 officially announced.
Nice. Gotta finish season 2.
Yeah, gotta finish season 2.
I think I only got like 2 or 3 episodes, so gotta wrap that up. Pretty cool.
Wrap that shit up.
Damn. All right, Rolling Stones on Facebook. This looks like Live Nation and Ticketmaster have been accused of allowing scalpers to hoover up.
Yes.
I don't know why that killed me. Millions of tickets so they can be resold on Ticketmaster's own resale platforms at a steep markups to customers.
Yeah, that's a thing though. Ticketmaster's always been, able to resell stuff.
They're getting sued though.
Yeah, that's the prices on the shit are ridiculous, man.
Oh, they're nasty.
Yeah, they're insane.
They are absolutely ridiculous. And it's like the tickets go up on a random fucking Tuesday or whatever the fuck, and if you're not in there by that first 10 minutes,
it's gone. Yep,
you're finna get them resale prices.
Sounds like another inside job. Sound like they doing it themselves, just getting their workers to resell their tickets. All I'm saying.
We'll get a doc on this in the future.
Yeah. It's coming. And that concludes everybody's news.
Well, there you guys go. Get you guys caught up on all of this week's latest pop culture news. So if you heard something you didn't already know about, hit that like button now. That would be much appreciated. Moving on to our what do we watch? What do we watch? What do we play? Or perhaps what do we listen to? Told you guys last week. In my case, it's what do we read? So I'm excited for that one. Let's get straight into it here. Cody, anything new?
I didn't think for a second.
I'll go first, and then I think maybe me and Justin can tag team one of them. The first one's obviously I'm going to start off with the what we read here, the Jujutsu Kaisen spin-off manga here.
Modulo. About that.
That first chapter was like 55 pages. I was like, oh my god, insane. So, and then after that, 25 pages. So craziness. There's 3 chapters out now. The last one just came out.
I was gonna say, damn, they pumping them bitches out.
Yeah.
So there's 3 chapters out right now. I'm enjoying it actually. I'm actually enjoying it. It's pretty cool. I don't want to give too much spoilers away in case, obviously, because they might make an anime out of this. I don't want to spoil nothing, but it is a good story so far. I think the aliens, the way they introduced them, I think makes sense. Cody hit it right on the nose. They hit it right on the nose right there, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm super excited. They decided it's obviously a spinoff, so there's a time skip between our characters and now these new characters that are up, and we're following a couple of main characters that you saw them on the poster, and their lineage is pretty cool. Their lineage and who they come from is awesome. I'm excited to explore that further. This world is just completely like I guess it is different. Yeah, you could say it's different in the way that the events on Jujutsu Kaisen were wrapped up over there and the consequences it had on this future world and the things that they've had to go through since. That's pretty cool. So I think the story is going to be good. I'm loving the characters right now. We got some character development because off rip, you're like, man, you're an asshole. You guys are not really vibing with each other. But no, they give you some character development early on, and they give you reasons as to what's going on and some secrets as to what exactly happened. And I think it works. I'm super excited. We'll see how the rest of the manga goes. I'm going to keep reading it, keep up to date with it week to week. But if you guys are interested in checking that out, and you guys have seen read all of Jujutsu Kaisen, I definitely recommend checking out this one. I think you guys won't be disappointed. There you go.
It feels like you're reading Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, it does feel like you're reading Jujutsu Kaisen. It does. Like the way they introduce those aliens, it makes sense. It really does. Like it makes sense. It's kind of crazy how that worked out. But yeah, you do feel like you're reading JJK. So.
And they've talked about the past characters. Any of them?
They've talked about a few of them. Yeah, they have talked about a few of them. Two in particular, and then they mentioned obviously our trio. No, not even our trio. They mentioned the duo. He was in the picture, but they just mentioned the duo back there. Obviously, the boy Gojo and Yuji got mentioned, so that was pretty cool. I was like, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I'll keep up with that. And if you guys want an update later on, get into that. But yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo, I think is how you say that. Go check that one out on Shonen Jump. Well, not Shonen Jump, on the app. But that is the red, and like I said, like that one. The new what do I watch? And I think Justin watched it. We'll see. Documentary, Doc of the Week on this one, aka Charlie Sheen. I was able to actually watch that one and get in on it. I was not going to really watch this, but I saw the trailer for it, and I saw all the people that they were coming in talking about Charlie Sheen, and they know how to make a trailer over there at the Netflix.
It gets me every fucking time.
Yeah, it's insane. So that I was like, yeah, I got in on that, and I was super excited to watch this one. So yeah, Justin, I'll let you go first. What'd you think about it?
I mean, yeah, it's really hard for me not to enjoy a documentary. It's just the type of person I am. If you watch this pod for any amount of time, you know that about me. Yeah, man, I really didn't know a lot about Charlie Sheen, to be honest with you. Like, I've seen episodes of 2.5 Men, and that whole thing when he came out and said he had when he said he had AIDS. I remember that was like a big fucking thing in the world. So other than that, I really didn't know a lot about it, and he's just like the doc said, like at one point in time, he was just one of the biggest stars on the fucking planet, and just the things that they go about in this documentary, like his life was just fucking crazy. And I think I said this on the pod too, but when I was growing up, I wasn't really big on movies and live action stuff. I was watching a lot of animated stuff. I had a younger brother, so the TV was always primarily on that. So, really up until high school, like I said, I was just watching animated stuff. And I say that to say that I didn't know that his father was famous. I had no fucking idea that he was, an actor and doing movies and shit too.
Martin Sheen.
Yeah, Martin Sheen. And Charlie and his fucking siblings were just in there just making movies. just making fucking movies. They talked about it in the doc that they got like so, I don't know if it was numb or they just got used to seeing their dad fucking dying in movies, and they would just recreate a whole the doc was just, it was just crazy, man. His life was fucking insane.
I had no idea to this day his brother was Emilio Estevez. I said, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, that was crazy too.
No fucking idea, bro. Mighty Ducks, like, come on, like, that's my guy, Emilio. And they mentioned him in Night of the Roxbury, cult classic for me personally. But yeah, I had no idea, so I was shocked by that. And I thought he came out in the doc, but it's actually his older brother, which, by the way, looks like him exactly. I was like, oh my god, that's the same. They look identical. But no, yeah, like Justin mentioned, it's a great documentary. His life is just balls to the wall. an insane story that he has. And he said it at the beginning. He's like, I'm going to reveal everything, things that I promised myself that I would never talk about. I'm only going to talk about to a therapist. I'm going to talk to you guys about that into this documentary. So I thought it was a really well-made documentary. I was entertained and interested in all. I think it was in total maybe like 2.5 hours, maybe a little bit longer than that, between both parts. And it was just crazy. It was just crazy seeing Sean Penn come out, and that's their childhood friends. I was like, oh shit, because that's one of the actors that got me too. I was like, oh shit, they got Sean Penn to come on here and talk about it. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, all the stories from Nicolas Cage and the shit that they were doing together to later in life, after his whole movie scene was done because of his addictions and things like that. And now he's in TV, and his addictions got even, stronger and even worse over there. And it's kind of crazy because he says it multiple times in the documentary. It's like there was really no consequences. Every time he would get in trouble, there was no consequences for his actions. He would always find a way to get out of it. Nothing would really happen to him. Mm-hmm. And I think that's, in my opinion, what led him down the road. Like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Sure. Nobody is telling me anything.
And that's anyone. Like,
that's real.
If you know you can get away with some shit, you're gonna keep doing it.
You're gonna keep it. Yeah, exactly. And that's his whole life. He got away with everything, mm-hmm. and it just ruined his life at that point, and his whole. I mean, not even his career, because obviously he was one of the biggest stars, but just his personal life and one of the things that he was going through. So I thought the documentary was very enlightening and very well done. So that was shout out to them.
Yeah, no, it was crazy, and they were just telling crazy stories. Like, you had told me that you saw a little bit of it, so I didn't want to give it away in case you didn't. But that whole shit with the pilot letting him fucking fly the plane, this nigga's drunk like in complete control over hundreds of people's lives. Like it's just shit like that. Or I'm like, bro, that fame shit is a crazy fucking thing, man.
That is a crazy thing. He was literally talking about how the plane was like, he would move it. It would start swaying to the right. And he said, I at one point, I guess the pilots realized they might not be able to control this or not let it get away from them. They turned on that autopilot back on, and the plane right back to where it's like, damn, that's crazy. That's insane. So, I mean, yeah, he's had a whole bunch of crazy stories. I do want to shout out Denise Richards, because she was an amazing wife, mother. Like, she stuck with him even after their divorce and things like that, to the point of taking care of his other two sons that had no place to go. So shout out to her. And you can see it in the doc. All these people that came to talk about him, like, they all felt love for him and care for him. And they were even hurt. Like, they were still crying about it to this day, talking about the events and things like that. So, but yeah, Denise Richards is a strong woman. So shout out to her for sure.
And I'm blanking on who the actor was, but his best friend, the black dude,
Tony Todd.
Yes. I kind of felt something when he was like, man, I didn't want nothing from him. Yeah. I was just his friend. Like, I'm just trying to help him out. I was like, damn. Like, this is the way that people would talk about him. Like, they love this fucking guy, man.
Yeah.
They fucking loved him, and through his trials and tribulations, like, most of them just stuck by his side. It's fucking crazy. Fucking insane.
Yeah, I highly recommend checking out that one. If you guys are interested in that one. It was really good. It was really good. And all the stories was just like eye-opening and just kept you locked on the screen. Like, it was just insane. So I think they did a really well done job with that. Charlie explaining his stories. And I think like the last 15 or 30 minutes, I think it was the last 30 minutes of that doc, he goes in, you could hear the guy, the director, like, all right, we're going to clear the room. Everybody needs to leave. We're going to talk about some things that, he just wants the camera to know. And I guess the director, because the director was asking questions too. And he reveals some things in there too that specifically he never told anybody. So that was a pretty cool 30 minutes too for him to, get that off his chest and talk about those things as well.
And I think another crazy thing too was he had changed his, I guess, acting name. And that was to Charlie Sheen, because his original name wasn't gonna sound good.
So it was Carlos. Was Carlos Estevez? I think it was something like that.
It's something like that. And I mean, that just plays into probably why you never knew that they were brothers.
Yeah,
so it's crazy.
But yeah, great doc. I highly recommend checking out that one on Netflix, aka Charlie Sheen. If you've seen it, let us know your thoughts on it down in the comments below. I actually have one more. I forgot. Maybe Jet watched this one too, actually. Wednesday, season 2. I actually watched all of that before the Charlie Sheen doc, as I told Justin, I have to watch this. I have to finish it before I move on to something else. Did you watch it yet or no? You didn't get to finish it?
We started it. We definitely started it. I think we're on episode 3, I think.
Okay. I won't go too heavy on the spoilers, but I loved it. I thought it was great. The first 4 episodes are good. I think the last 4, the next part, are even better. Like they had these storylines going on, and they all come together in a beautifully done way. Like I was like, oh, okay, how are you gonna do that? Oh, okay. And I think to a certain extent too, there was a character from season 1 that they touched on briefly, and that character shows up here, and he's the main storyline for season 2. So yeah, really well done. I really enjoyed it. Wednesday is just doing his thing. And the trailer, they made it seem like we're going out of the school, and I was super excited to get out of the school and see maybe some things outside. And really, that trailer in the Netflix Tudum event was really that first scene of Wednesday. And that was it. After that, they go back to the school, and I was like, oh, damn, okay. But by no means did it disappoint. I was still interested. I thought it was really done, well done as well. Fantastic, man. I really loved and enjoyed this season of Wednesday. They just keep doing their thing. They do set up potential season 3. Hopefully they get, I'm sure they'll get the sign off on that. That'll be cool. Yeah. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, really well done. And I was just really good. So Wednesday season 2, if you guys have seen it, definitely let me know your thoughts on that down in the comments. But yeah, that is all my new ones. Jet, any other new ones for you?
So I'll start with a rewatch here. It's on Netflix. Me and Andrea rewatched Inglourious Bastards. I had seen it once, loved it the fucking first time I watched it. That movie's incredible, honestly. And Andrea has seen it like a million times, to her words. So when I was about to put it on, she was like, I've already seen this a million times. I was like, well, this is what I want to watch, so we're gonna watch it. Still holds up, still fucking incredible, still a good time. It's funny as shit when it wants to be funny, and also serious in serious moments. That opening scene is to this day one of the best opening scenes in the movie.
One of?
For sure, one of, yeah. Do you remember the opening scene?
No.
Okay then. Well, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Christoph Waltz is one of my favorite actors, and he just delivers in this fucking movie, just like he delivered in Django. I searched something about Inglourious Bastards on TikTok, and after that, my algorithm was flooded. I just started getting a whole bunch of fucking TikToks about it. And fucking Tarantino, he was in an interview, and he was talking about, I was getting to the point, because I hadn't casted the character that Christoph Waltz plays. I was getting to the point where I thought I wasn't going to be able to fucking use him, because I needed someone that was like fluent in multiple languages and whatever else he needed for that character. And he couldn't find anybody. Like, he just was not finding that actor. And on like those last few auditions, one of them was Christoph Waltz. And it's just so crazy, because the way that languages are used in this fucking movie it's so crazy. Like, it's all like the actual fucking languages, and they're switching between different languages all the time. Like this movie is, it's fucking incredible. It is an awesome fucking film. And yeah, like I said, it still holds up, still a great watch, and I definitely recommend it 1,000%. So there's that one. And then the movie that I went to the theaters to see this week, Him. Let me pull up my actors here. Tyreek Withers, Atlanta. Marlon Wayans, Julia Fox. Top 3 right there. This movie is going or is getting, ripped to shreds, to be honest. People are talking a whole lot of shit about this movie. And to be honest, like, I don't think it's that bad, but it definitely has its problems. I didn't have a problem with any of the acting. Tyreek Withers as Cam, he was solid. Marlon Wayans, he's fucking great in the movie. He's a standout. Like, there's just no other way around it. He's fucking phenomenal in it. But yeah, just I don't know. The movie looks great. Everything around the movie is great, but just the actual plot and the progression of story, I just felt very lacking. Um, and yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, that's really the core of the movie. So if that's not good, it's kind of tough. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm at either a 4 or a 5. Like
Oh, shit.
I didn't hate it, but it's not great either. So
Damn.
yeah,
You think Stacy would agree?
I don't know. Like he's a different type of film watcher from talking to him. So maybe not. Maybe
The
he's
way
at
he
like
sounded, like he was at like a 2.
nah, it's not that bad. There's no way it's a 2.
Without the lash?
I don't think you would give it a 2. Would this make your top 10 list worst at the end of the year so far that you could think of?
I don't know if I have 10 movies that bad, so maybe.
What about 5?
Just off the numbers.
Maybe 5, yeah.
5. Cause I'm like blanking. Like what's in that? What else is in that realm? Like World of Worlds,
Mountain
Head.
Winded,
Havoc.
Havoc.
We had a whole string of.
That Fear Street movie, right?
Fear Street.
Free Street's in there. Yeah, that's 3.
I know there's more.
What's the one with Sydney Sweeney?
The Nun movie?
No, the one with her and her mom, and she's a badass kid. And her mom was always giving her money and helping her out. What's the fuck? What it's called?
Something. Ranch? Something.
I don't remember, man.
I don't remember what that movie's called.
That movie was
but
bad
yeah, that
too.
could be a consideration for sure.
And then the other one with the one that I liked and you guys didn't like.
That's the one with Ao.
Yeah.
God, man, I hate not remembering the names.
But there's a few I think that we'd have to go back to see that whole string that we had. We were on a run for a second.
No, yeah, for sure. And at the rate that we're watching movies now, like I just think there will be a 10 for sure. Like we're just watching too many movies now and have access to more movies now. But I don't know. I just, like I said, the acting was fine. It looked incredible, to be honest. Like the shit looked insane. But yeah, it was just an underdeveloped story, I felt like. And the movie ended and I wasn't necessarily, not even necessarily, I just wasn't satisfied. Like, oh, okay. Cut to black, I guess. So yeah, it is what it is. You guys you guys might be a little higher. I don't know.
It don't sound like I will. I love plot,
but it sounds like All American. All American went too far, and this one just stopped short. We missed that metaphor.
And then American was doing all types of shit.
And then it's like, well, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
Say it.
I was just gonna say it's a horror movie, but it's not scary at all. But that doesn't it doesn't have to be. But
it doesn't have to be. Give me an example, because please, I feel like a horror movie has to have some type of scare to it.
Weapons wasn't scary,
but they had elements.
I mean, this had that too, but and shit, Sinners.
Sinners are
those are horror movies, though.
Yeah, he got
Sinners
me.
Have vampires, though. And vampires are considered horror.
Show a kid, stupid ass. Nah, but nah, he got me. I don't know. I gotta see, because everybody was hyped for this.
I wasn't, though. And J-Mac can attest to that. I told him I thought this movie was going to be bad. Because I
don't remember you saying that.
I really didn't get the hype.
I think the hype had to be Jordan Peele's name.
And the fact that nobody know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, that too. Just
like
seeing
a horror football movie. Like, I
don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. Me and J Mac will see.
Cameron Cade.
Is he like a good actor that could be seen in some more movies?
Yeah, that's the main actor. That's his name, Cameron.
Yeah, Tyrese Withers. I mean, yeah, he's solid. He's solid, but he definitely got outshined by Marlon. Like, it's not even. I don't even think it's close, to be honest.
Because he came out in I Know What You Did Last Summer as well. So I think he was all right.
Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. Yeah. He's okay. He's not. Like, if he's in another movie that I'm watching, like the next movie, I'll be like, oh shit.
You're gonna draft him?
I know. No. I know him. It'll be something like that. Like, you just know more actors in the movie. But, I mean, he's cool. He's cool. He's not bad. He's not a bad actor. Damn. So, yeah, him. Let me know what you think. I know there's always that group of people that'll be like, the people trash this movie didn't understand it. Well, I did.
They love pulling that one.
Motherfuckers didn't understand it. But yeah, him. Know your guys' thoughts and opinions on that one down below.
Him.
Let's start in reverse this time here. Let's get into our usuals, but we're going to start with Alien Earth, and then we'll work our way around to that side. Jet, Alien Earth, episode 7. Yeah, episode 7. What did you think?
Good episode. It ended fucking crazy. That whole boat shit was insane. Homegirl started tweaking the fuck out, and very excited to see like where we pick up on the next episode. And I'm kind of all over the place with this one. One crazy thing that I couldn't stop thinking about was, these kids, they have like superhuman strength. And she displayed that on the boat when she was fucking people up. So, unless I'm tripping, when the two boys had to pick up their friend, why were they struggling with that? Is it because he's heavy himself? Like on some Superman shit? Like his body is strong, so it's heavy for them. I that's the only thing I could think of, because I was like, y'all are strong as shit. Why are y'all?
Yeah, they should have been able to just pick him up with one arm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I got that too. Yeah.
So I don't know. That was just a little weird. But again, really good episode. Really enjoyed it. I mean, every time I watch this, I'm locked the fuck in, and yeah, I just don't have no negatives. It's good.
No, yeah. She has control of the xenomorph full force. That was crazy. Yeah. She let him out and started talking to him. Even before she let him out, though, they weren't gonna let her leave that room, and the two guards were blocking her. She turned over to the xenomorph, said some shit to him. That motherfucker started banging on the wall like, y'all better let her out. Yeah, sure enough, they let her out, and then obviously come to later in the episode, and she has full control of it, and she's sicking him. That's her pet. She's sicking him on all the soldiers and shit. So that was crazy. Cool little plot twist from last episode was Timothy Ophelian's character, and how we kind of thought, like, what does he have going on? Maybe why is he not telling Prodigy, what's going on? And they leaned into that a little bit more when he let the kids go. He's like, hey, you're going to be late. Make sure you guys get there in time. And let them go down the elevator. So I was like, oh, shit, what's your angle? But come to find out, no, there's no angle. He used them as bait to capture the other ones. So that was pretty cool. He's still loyal. So I thought that was a cool little plot line, and how that ended up. But yeah, it's a great episode this week. They're still doing their thing week to week. Season finale is next week, so see how that ends and how that goes, and I'm super excited for that. I am hoping we can get an eye thing. They alluded it to it here, where, hey, let's put him in a human. Let's get him to talk. Let's see what he can do. And I was like, yep, that's exactly what I thought you guys were gonna do. Let's see what happens. And they started making a list of like, all right, I'll make a list for you of, who's dumb, because he wanted somebody dumb so that to see exactly how good the IQ of the eye would be.
I think he said let's put him in one of like the molders or shit. Those people that they got spraying shit outside.
Yeah. He had mentioned that, and then I think he actually, and you know what? He's like, no, you know what? I know the right person to put him into, and they kind of cut away from that. So I don't know if I missed it, and they said exactly who it was. But I think my theory on that would be the wife, the older lady. the scientist, the one that's taking care of the kids as well, and things like that. So I think that might be who he's talking about. We'll see next week potentially. But yeah, I think this was a great episode, and I'm excited to see how it all wraps up. Season finale. Hopefully, we get a season 2. There's more to come. But Alien Earth has not missed so far this season. All of them have been bangers, and I'm super excited.
It's gonna be crazy, man. They actually put that shit in her because he's smart, because that scene where he shows him the pie shit, the 314. He did the next numbers tapping, and then he took a shit. I was like, oh, that's fucking crazy. But yeah, the tapping thing, like he's smart.
Yeah, he is.
He's fucking smart.
Pie. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm super excited to see what happens with the eye. So yeah, great episode. Season finale. Can't wait. If you guys are caught up on Alien Earth, let us know what you guys thought about it down in the comments below. Let's move on to Peacemaker Season 2. This one is episode 6, I think, on this one.
5.
5? Yeah, 5. Back to the Suture. Cody, what do you think?
Listen. So, coming off of the last, I would say 2 weeks where I was feeling low on Peacemaker, it very, and I mean very slightly just improved. Like, we're finally getting somewhat of a progression. I feel like we're still playing around too much, and we just saw in the news that 6 through 8, so we're getting there. 6 through 8 is when we're going to be getting somewhere, and that's where I really want to be. I don't know why it took so long to get there. I don't know, like, if like why that was a choice, but like, I see where it's going now. It's getting somewhere because he wants to stay in Earth X. Supposedly, that's what we're assuming it is, and that is where I don't see where the connection is going to happen, but I see that we're going to have a story. Obviously, that's why I'm fine with it. But because I don't want to talk too much about the fact that it took too long, so I'm gonna just focus on the episode. Like, really, all we have is this was the episode where the dude tried to kill Eagly, right? Or is that last episode?
Yeah, that's this one.
Yeah, that happened for a while. He went to go talk to old girl because he wanted to see where they were, like if she was genuine. And obviously, in the moment, I guess he felt like she dismissed him and she betrayed him when she really didn't. Yeah. And she's obviously a part of the gang. So right now, he's just in a place where he just feels like everybody's against. Not everybody, obviously, his close friends, but he feels like he can't have her. So he feels like this world, he's just going to leave it behind. So he decides to close the portal and just take off eagerly. And he gets chased down by, what's his name? He called him
Judo Master.
Yeah.
He did call it. What he did call? He did, bro. I laughed at that shit,
so
bro.
Funny, bro. I was like, bro, his character is just funny as hell. Like, whenever he's on screen, he says something funny.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, that happened. And then, like, that's really, like I said, again, I don't want to bash too much because finally we're getting somewhere. But again, it was another dragged episode. These last 3 episodes have just been us building up to whatever's supposed to be happening between 6 and 8. And I just feel like this should have been happening way faster. And that's just my only issue. But I'm enjoying it to some extent. It's not a horrible show. I guess I just want things to happen too fast. So that's just me personally. I don't have too much an issue with it. We're going to talk more about the rest of the episode, but I just want things to happen now. I don't know. That's just me.
Okay. Jet, what did you think about
it? Yeah, I like this episode. I liked it a lot, actually. That eagerly scene was fucking crazy.
That's the alpha. What's it?
Yeah,
the alpha.
He shot that shit. We think it's fucking eagerly that falls down, though. A whole fucking flock of eagles.
That shit's crazy, man.
And eagerly activated his powers. And,
shit. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Fuck eagerly, man.
That shit was crazy. I don't know if James did this on purpose, as far as like, all right, pay attention to this because I'm about to show you the shit. But when we're looking back at the other Earth, they threw in our face black people. So I was like, okay.
I did notice that this time, yeah.
Yeah. They threw it in our face. So I was like, okay, that other Earth is on some shit.
Yeah.
Is on some shit for sure. And that's just not, people, whatever. But and also to add to that, the next episode is called Ignorance is Chris. So I think they're gonna play into the fact that like he's just been ignoring these fucking signs about all that shit. And then maybe the other people
show up too.
Yeah,
about to show up. We about to see.
Yeah,
we about to see.
Shit's probably about to hit the fan crazy. Damn. But yeah, I enjoyed the episode for sure. It definitely kind of feels like how Cody was talking about. We're like ramping up into some shit, and like James talked about, these next 3 episodes are probably about to be like some fire. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, I'm right there with Justin. I actually enjoyed this episode a lot. The Eagly scene was fantastic, but even before that, Chris got his ass whooped. He got his ass beat. One of the scenes, he fucking kneed him, and his face went again. Yeah. I was like, damn, that looked crazy. So, yeah, and I don't know if that was his plan. I'm sure he enjoyed it either way, but maybe that was his plan either way, to be like, yeah, now he's gonna think I'm an enraged father, and I'm just there to, have it out for him. And now we're gonna follow him and take us to where exactly he's going and stuff. I mean, maybe that could have been the case too, but shit, the way he was whooping his ass, I don't know. That was crazy. So, but yeah, that was pretty crazy. Yeah, I just thought the whole episode was actually a good episode, and I really enjoyed it all. Getting to see even that kind of the sniper thing at the beginning, and the way Chris was navigating through everybody, like
that was
going on and shit. Funny. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, these last 3 episodes, it really does feel like, oh shit, here we go. All right, we're gonna actually find out what's going on. So, yeah, I did enjoy this. This one was pretty
cool. One thing I didn't like and I forgot was because I haven't seen season 1, so I don't know how much they do this. But the black girl and the white dude, when they were sitting down on the porch, and she had the phone call. That whole scene felt too long to me. I was like, why are we what are we doing?
I can see that.
I don't know how much that happens, but I was like, bro, come on, bro. Like, what?
I don't remember if it does, but yeah, that did happen. It did take a little bit.
Like, bro,
it was funny to me. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Was funny a little bit.
They dragged. I can see what you're saying. They dragged the joke out. Like, we all knew as an audience what the fuck is happening, and she didn't. And then they just hammered it home at the end. But yeah, I could see your point.
We saw the fucking because I guess I don't know exactly how it's gonna work, but they showed us the kaiju, how it happened. Well, not how it happened, but that a kaiju event happened there, as opposed to here. And obviously, here it was fucking Superman and the Justice Gang, and it was in the daytime. But this shit, it's at fucking night. So it's like, what's going on with that? Is there even a fucking Superman in this world?
Yeah, who knows? Is the world that Chris is at now? No, that is DCU, right? That is our main world, right? For Superman.
Yeah, it has to be, because they even brought up Superman stuff earlier in the episode.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, and then they brought the Justice Gang actually. Yeah. Okay, so no way. So then he has to come back. Obviously, there's no way. But yeah, you're right on that. That was a cool little tidbit right there. Got beat. Cool. But yeah, all right, cool. There you guys go. Episode 5, Back to the Suture. Let us know if you guys have seen it. You guys excited for the last 3 episodes? Supposedly it's going to ramp up. And by all indications, it looks like, we're ready to go. So I'm excited for that. So, let us know your thoughts on all that down in the comments. Moving on to our movie of the week. I was your host this week, and this one was The Amateur. This one starring Rami Malek and forget his Morpheus' name, Lawrence Fishburne as well. I had meant to go watch this one in the theater. I never got around to doing it. So when I saw that it was on Disney Plus, Hulu, I was excited. I completely forgot John Bernthal was in here. So when he did his little opening scene, he wasn't.
I forgot. That. He was in there for like 2 scenes. That was
2 scenes, and that was it. Yeah, so that was a shame.
Rachel Brosnahan.
Rachel Brosnahan too. Yep.
She was his wife for 1 scene.
For 1 scene, and that was it. But movie overall, I thought was all right. I thought it was okay. I think it was like a different take on your spy, badass guy type of movie. And I think Rami Malek's performance was good. I think his supporting cast was good too. Nothing crazy though. Nothing to be like, this was amazing. I think I'm at a 7 on this one. Yeah, solid movie. Definitely not a bad movie. Definitely worth checking out if you guys haven't seen it. But yeah, that's where I'm at. What do you guys think?
When I first started the movie, and I'm not talking too far in, it was just like not even that long. I was like, is this what War of the Worlds is supposed to be? Because it's the same like job. He's like overseeing. I was like, the fuck? But that's just besides that. Most of what you said I agree with. One thing, well, we're gonna get into that right now. I'm not gonna talk about that. I didn't have a problem with the movie. It was enjoyable to some extent. I was just watching it on my phone sometimes, but it's because I'm not too low. I don't want to sound too negative, but I'm gonna say negatives later. So I'm at a 6. I'm gonna just stop there and before we get into it.
Yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a well-made movie. As you were talking about before, Rami Malek. I mean, everything he's in. I mean, he's fucking phenomenal. He's a great fucking actor. Lawrence Fishburne doesn't disappoint either.
Mm-hmm.
He's solid. And just like you, I really enjoyed the different take on a kind of spy thriller movie, especially how the movie ended. I really actually appreciated that quite a bit. So with those being said, and I guess we can talk about other stuff later, I'm also at a 7.
Nice.
7 6s. Let's get straight into spoiler talk. Cody?
All right. My major negative, and it's only net major because like I feel like it was the only thing that was sticking to me that I was like, why? It's the decision to make the I think he called him the chief. The whole like they were like what was like I'm trying to think of how to explain it. The whole deal that they were like bad guys. What's this? Like I forgot the word. There's a word for it, but you know what I mean. Like they didn't want to.
Antagonists?
Yeah, they were like kind of secretly the antagonists. They're his boss. And
okay, the CIA.
Yeah, the CIA. Like it was just them two though. Like apparently they were the only two that were in on it. The whole. Because you remember the head of them. Didn't know about none of that, and she found out later on when they were like, "Oh yeah, you were just having dinner with them when he sent out the agent." Like, I don't know why they made that choice. Did they need to even do that? Like, I felt like it was so pointless. Because if you take that out of the equation, you could just have it as just, oh, we don't want to pursue them because we want the bigger picture. And then he's like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna do it myself. And if the story still can play out the same way, what was the need to have them be this? Oh, we're secretly criminals and we do this. You know, I didn't get that.
Because they had Rami, I think, even before all this found out, he found that he was sent the file right from the chick that shows that they were doing like strikes and they covered up the strikes. They fucked up the strikes and they covered it up. So he went to them because he went to them before that and was like, hey, he gave them all the information. Like, this is all the people. Like, what's going on? Let's go get them. Let's go kill them. And they didn't want to do it. Right? They were like, nah, we already know all this. We're trying to get the bigger fish. Okay, at that point, he's like, all right, you guys don't want to do it. I'm going to force your hand to do it. I have this information on you guys. Now go do what I need you guys to do.
Okay. Dang, yeah, that does justify it. I just think there had to be another way. I just felt it was so sloppy because besides like that, it was written good because like the rest of the movie is fine to me. Like I like that he used them and then like he got his training. He did what he needed to do. He had a bug on them the whole time. I loved all of that. I just didn't like how he basically just used them like there were no like dumbasses, and then that shit really didn't have any implications on the movie besides the end when they got arrested and him getting his training, which is obviously a big point of the movie. I get that, but like it just felt so like we made them out to be these bad guys, which they are, but like it didn't have any implications on the movie besides his training.
I mean, he was getting chased the whole time by Lawrence Fishburne's character, and
but like
they even called the Russians at one point, and he lost.
No, facts.
Yeah,
but it was made fine. Like put it in there, but I just didn't like it. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't know how to explain that.
Just typical blackmail shit. You know, if I got dirt on you, do what I want. No, we're not gonna do it. Or I guess they made it seem like they were gonna do it right, and they were looking for the bug the whole time, or not the bug, the
files
evidence
that he
had.
because he was gonna.
And he set them all. By the way, that is one thing. Why not actually make a copy file, and back yourself up like that and make multiple copies and send them to these journals. Why not do that in the first place, just so that you can protect it? So that I had a small issue with. Like, why not? Why not?
Like right then and there.
No, not right then and there, but like he said, he had all this information. There's multiple copies. I'm going to send them to the top journalists in the world. Why didn't he actually go through with that? Why was it just a bluff? Could he not get away with that?
I think that was the same reason, because that was his blackmail. And if he didn't, after the blackmail, you're saying why didn't he do it?
Yeah, why didn't he actually do what he said he did? Was my point, and not have the CIA chasing him the entire movie and let him do what he needed to do.
Yeah,
that was like a thing.
Dang, because it's crazy, because that's actually like defending what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah, that for sure then, because he does that. They're off his back, and he's fine.
They're off his back. There's no need. Like, you got him blackmailed. They're not gonna kill you, because if they kill you, then they're fucked. Why not actually do that? So that was like the one.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Besides that, everything else was fine. But yeah, that was the one issue.
The only other thing, and it's not even a negative, I was like, wow. His wife dies, and the next female that he's close to die. I was like, wow.
Yeah, dude can't catch a break. Yeah, they were just cuddling. Like,
bro,
they just wanted to feel companionship.
I just wanted to sleep with somebody. I was like, yo. Not even 5 seconds later, I was like,
there go the chickens. Chickens.
That was so crazy to me.
Yeah, that was insane.
I felt bad for her.
Poor dude.
But
for sure. But I think another negative to go. If you've seen the trailer, you saw all the kills. I think most of the kills, except for the final one, except for the main boss that actually killed his wife. Outside of that, the trailer shows the rest of the kills, and that was a little disappointing. So I was like, damn, that's it. Like, I saw all of this already, so that kind of knocked it for me too. Like we talked about earlier, I hate when trailers do that shit.
And then also credit to the movie, because there's a lot of good things about this movie, and I like that his character, like we said in training, he's not a killer. We know that. So by the end, when he's talking to the main guy and the dude's telling him, you didn't do up close kills because you're not a killer. Like, I just like the details that none of his kills are really him getting kills. It was just orchestrated. It was just, I like that.
He was Jigsaw to a certain extent. Like,
yeah,
he wasn't killing them, but like they had a small chance to get away.
They had a chance. They just didn't take it.
They didn't take it. So that was cool.
Except for the bomb guy. I think the bomb guy was cooked.
That bomb guy, that dude said if you jump fast enough, you could probably get away.
Yeah.
That was like 3 fucking missiles in there on top.
It blew the truck up. He was not getting away.
Yeah, he wasn't getting away. That one he did kill for sure. That was crazy. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I enjoyed the plot of the movie very much. I really bought the whole revenge thing. I thought they did a really good job of setting that up and making you really feel for him. So I bought that all the way through. And then how I was talking about at the end, his whole thing about, well, not his whole thing, but them getting into the waters of that other place so that, they would get arrested. Like, I just thought that was fucking brilliant. It's fucking amazing. Like, this movie has a really a lot of good shit in it.
Yeah, I might be lowballing. A 7 is solid.
Oh yeah, he did. Like, he was creative in the way he did things. Then he had a line in the movie where he was like, and I think it was to Lawrence Fishburne's character when he caught up to him in the bar, chased him around the club, and then caught up to him in the bar, right? And then he was like, "I'm sorry, man, but nobody's gonna find your body. You just gotta go." And then he's like, "Let me ask you something. You accounted for all the stuff that I couldn't do. What about the stuff that I could do?" And then he fucking showed him the phone.
Yeah,
he took off.
His character is dope.
Yeah,
it wasn't over the top. It fit with his character because it made sense. He is that smart.
Yeah,
and they showcased it when they were at the table eating lunch, and it was like, yeah, it's a truck. Is this by this? And then he said, "Oh, it's the Christmas tree for the White House." Like, they just showcasing he really is that smart.
Yeah. I think they even said he did like half of or 50% of the surveillance. Like, he came up with all that shit.
He basically made it. Like,
he made their whole surveillance system. Like, it's insane. I wanted to say, Cody, and you mentioned it at the beginning with War of the Worlds, the USB flash drives. You can't be taking them bitches in there, as we saw. That he could not be doing that shit. Can't. So there you go. War of the Worlds to defend a little bit.
For everything.
Everything got scanned. So insane. But yeah, I thought it was a solid movie. I think it's definitely worth checking out. It's it's good.
Yeah,
Rami Malek does a really good job in this, and even Lawrence Fishburne. I was a little disappointed in how fast he went, I guess, or maybe not fast, but like I don't know. It felt fast, but it wasn't fast. Like he was in the movie for a little bit, but then he kind of just died.
I see what you're saying.
So, but yeah, it was good. It was solid. Anything else?
Yeah. No, for sure. I do recommend it. Go check it out. Let us know what you think about it. But yeah, I mean, I'm Malik.
Yeah.
1 and 1.
I still gotta watch the show The Robot, man. I hear people love that show, so
People love that show.
Yeah, gotta check that out. So there you go. The Amateur. That one's on Disney Plus and Hulu. You still have Hulu. They're merged together. So if you have Disney Plus, you got Hulu. Go check that out. But let us know what you guys thought about that down in the comments below. That was it for our What We Watches. So let us know what you guys are watching, playing, or listening to, or in my case, reading to. If you guys are reading anything good, let us know all of that down in the comments below as well. Let's get into final thoughts before we head out, guys. Anything?
So, LFG fam, if you have been watching the pod for these past couple weeks, I had been talking about a kind of big announcement, something to look forward to, big things coming to the pod, and we are super excited here to announce that we are officially in a partnership with MoviePass, the brand MoviePass. If you guys remember, if you've been watching the pod for a little bit, we did a video. Well, actually in our news, but I made a video of it for the YouTube channel. But we had a little news piece. We were talking about their fantasy league that they're doing with movies.
Mogul.
And Mogul. And the CEO of the company actually saw that on his YouTube feed, and he reached out and we talked to him. So it's been a lot of really cool discussions. He's been asking for our feedback on the app. We've been able to test it and different things like that. So eventually we're going to bring, that product to you guys, us playing with it, our own fantasy leagues, different cool stuff like that. So it'll be a really cool, fun thing for you guys to try out. And anytime that, if you guys do decide to try it out for yourselves, maybe there's something that you see that you would think would be a cool addition or something that's missing from the app, you can put it in the comments below of one of our videos and we'll be able to actually directly give that feedback to Stacy and to MoviePass itself or Mogul itself. So really cool, really excited about that, and more info and things like that in the future. But honestly, we don't get this far without you guys liking and sharing and reposting our videos and different things like that. So shout out to you guys. And just stay tuned to the channel, to the socials. A lot of info in the future will get posted. So again, thank you guys so much for the support. And
you guys go. MoviePass, Mogul. Like Jed mentioned, we did that video, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna hopefully bring you guys content on that. We will be bringing you guys content. We're excited. We play fantasy football and stuff like that, so this was just a whole other aspect that we can be getting into. And Cody's over here talking shit already about movies and directors and who he's drafting. So we're shit talking's already going. So there you go. Hopefully we can do maybe we could do a league where we open it up to you guys, the viewers and stuff, and you guys can play with us, and that'll be pretty cool. We can get all that going. So definitely, like Jet mentioned, stay tuned to those socials, and everything will be going pretty soon. So we're excited about the future of that. So definitely let us know about your thoughts. If you guys are excited, are interested in getting into a league with us, that'll be pretty cool. And see if you guys can beat Cody in fantasy.
Probably not. They're gonna look at them. Hey, they're gonna be like DJs and Casey's. I'm not worried about them.
There you go.
I know how that go.
But there you guys go. We appreciate you guys watching this episode. Leave your thoughts on everything in the news or what we watch is. Let us know what you guys are watching down in the comments below. And while you're down there in those comments, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. For our audio listeners, don't forget to hit 5 stars. That too would be much appreciated. But in the meantime, keep it locked here to LFG, where we got you covered on anything and everything in pop culture. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
MoviePass Movie of the Week.